Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you really quickly about my very minimal makeup look for today because I planned on not really doing anything today. I did go out for a little bit though, so I did just throw a little bit of makeup on. I was going to go to the gym, but then I just decided to go to the bank because I needed to go to the bank for something. And then I went to the mall because I wanted to go get my free face mask from Lush. So I just got that, but then I also asked Lush if they were hiring for seasonal help, and they said yes, and they want me to come to like this hiring party tomorrow where it's like kind of like a group interview. Um, and they like ask you about the products and stuff like that. So there's that. But it's like at 8 a.m. in the morning, and I'm not sure if I really want to go that early to something like that. I'm just like probably not going to be able to get up. And plus, my mom and my brother are both going to be up early tomorrow, but they're not really going to be making noise because they have to leave at 5 in the morning to go work the elections tomorrow. Because as you guys know, election day is tomorrow for the President of the United States. For Hillary or Trump. I'm Hillary. Go Hillary. Yay. Anyway, so there's that, and then my boyfriend might come over and watch the election with me because my dad's gonna be here and he might come over and like chill here for like a little while. And then so I went there and I might go to that tomorrow, but also Sephora called me yesterday and asked me for an interview on Wednesday, so I have that on Wednesday. And I also went over to another restaurant that's in our mall that are hiring called California Pizza Kitchen. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what that restaurant is as well. And they want me to send over an application. They want me to start like really like right away. So I have quite a few options now to see where I want to work. Del Frisco never really called me back. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But I also got my unemployment letter today, and it's telling me how much money I'm going to be getting from unemployment, and it's a good amount of money that I could live off of every week. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be returning to work or not very soon, because that's the good thing about being let go is that you can collect unemployment. So, but I need to work. Like I need something to do. Like I can't just like sit around and not work. I kind of hate it. So anyway, so I just want to tell you really quickly about my makeup so I can take off my lip and probably take off my makeup because I don't really need it on for the rest of the day. So I did just go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair to conceal my under eyes and the rest of my face. And then I just set that under my eyes with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder underneath and on top. And then just set my face with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2. Then I just went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And then I just bronzed up my skin with the Marc Jacobs Instant Mark Dreamer Filter. And then I went in with the MAC blush in the shade Melba. But I didn't realize I was going to be wearing a pink lip today, but then I just decided to throw on this lip color, so I decided to just go over it a little bit with MAC's blush and Spellbinder as well, so I wore both of them together just to give it a little bit more of a pinky hue. And then for the highlight, I just went in with MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Lightscapade. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started thinking the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. I would have just used the Smashbox Primer, but like I said, I was intending on going to the gym, so I didn't want my makeup to sweat off, but it's whatever. But then I ended up not going. And then for my brows, I just brushed them out with a spoolie and then just set them with the Anastasia Claire Brow Gel. And then for the lips, I've been wanting to wear this lip color for so long because I've worn it before, but I haven't worn it in like a long time, and I just realized how gorgeous this lip color is that I'm like, I need to wear this more often. So I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer, then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Contempo, and then I filled them in with the Bite Beauty Lip Duo, like the small one that I got like last year, and I used the shade Fig. This is one of their permanent colors anyway, and it's one of their older lipsticks. I think they redid it with like the Amuse Bouche, but oh my god, this lipstick is so gorgeous. I need to do a Bite Beauty lip swatching video of all my Bite Beauty lipsticks because I have like 6 full-size ones, and then I have one duo one, and then I have like a lip pencil and a lip crayon. So let me know if you want to see that. I think I will do that at some point and I might do a lip swatching video of all my Lime Crime Unicorn lipsticks, which I only have 6 of those, but I don't have any mini versions because they don't really have mini versions available of Lime Crime lipsticks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I love this color. It's so moisturizing, so opaque. It's just like, I love this one. I really like, I prefer the older formula over the newer formula. because I feel like it's more pigmented. But yeah, that's it. Bye. Now I'm just going to go chill for the rest of the day. I'm so excited. I'm going to marathon a show. My mom needs to go to bed early to go to the polls tomorrow, so I'm just going to be watching probably Scrubs because Blacklist is getting it's just too much for me sometimes. It's too gross. I tried to watch it last night and I was like, no. So I started Scrubs last night and I watched the first episode and I'm like, I'm probably going to watch that instead because it was really, really funny. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be taking this off right now because I had to be up at 8 in the morning this morning because, well, actually 7 in the morning. So it's actually 11 a.m. It's like the earliest I've been up in a while, and my hair looks like a freaking mess, but you know, my hair straightener has been broken, and the only way I can style my hair is basically by air drying it after I wash it, and it kind of looks like crap right now. But I had an interview at Lush this morning, and they actually want to hire me. But I am very torn as to if I want to take the job or if I want to work at Sephora, or if I want to work at California Pizza. I have 3 standing offers right now. I mean, I have one definite offer from Lush. They wanted to hire me for seasonal, which is awesome. Like, right after the interview was over, the manager just said, oh my god, my hands feel like baby soft now because we were trying out a couple of the products. As you guys know, I freaking love Lush. The only downfalls between Lush and Sephora is that they're both only temporary positions because they're both only seasonal jobs. And the only thing is that if I decided to work at California Pizza Kitchen, that would be a permanent job. But I also could say I'm just doing seasonal and still be collecting unemployment that way, I'm pretty sure. And like I said, I'm getting like a good substantial amount from unemployment. Then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait to give Lush my answer tomorrow afternoon after I have my interview at Sephora because I have it. I'm pretty sure it's at 3:30 tomorrow. But yesterday I went into Lush and California Pizza Kitchen, and I don't know if I said this before, and like when I said my makeup look yesterday, they said they wanted to have me put in my application at California Pizza Kitchen, but then I also went over to Lush and asked them if they were hiring, and they said we're having a hiring party at 8 in the morning tomorrow morning, you should come. And I was originally not going to go, but because I originally needed a resume and a cover letter to go, and the associate that told me about it, I love her. I see her like all the time there, and I buy like everything there that I feel like it would be such an easy job for me, and I feel like it would just be better to work there for now because I just feel like I need something that's so much more chill, and I just feel like it's just good vibes there. And I actually ended up hanging out with the 2 girls that I had the interview with because it wasn't really a group interview. It kind of was, but you were only in a group interview. Like, they had you demo the way that you would talk to a client, like, right off the bat. And I think that was really awesome. Like, they had us all do demos on each other, like, of showing products and how they work. You know how they do demos in the store? You, like, wet your hands in a bowl, and then they put the product on you, and they rub it on, and then they put a moisturizer on afterwards. So they had all of us do that and talk to each other and do it for each other and, like, tell each other, like, how we would interact with the client and tell them, like, what is the ingredients and what it does for your skin and all that shit. So that was really cool. And then the manager took us all out separately and interviewed us like that, which was really cool. Like, he took us outside of the store as, like, the other trainer was, like, taking us around the store. Like, one person would go out and talk to the manager and then come back in, and then the next one would go. So I thought that was really cool. It was, like, a really cool interview. And I have a group interview tomorrow at Sephora as well. And I would kind of be dying to work at Sephora because I kind of want the discount. And then I can just buy all the holiday stuff that I really have been wanting. So I might do both. I'm kind of really inclined to do both. But I just don't know if I really want to give up my weekend availability as well, because my boyfriend's parents are going away in like two weeks, and I really like going to his house a lot when that happens. So I don't know. I really don't know yet. So yeah, anyway, I did something really natural, and easy to do. I was like 10 minutes late this morning though, but the manager didn't say anything. Like, he's so super chill. I know who he is, and I talk to him like all the time when he's there. So I prime my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Yes, such a weird name. Then I went in, of course, with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2, and then I concealed with the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer in the color Fair, Porcelain, or whatever, and then I set everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2, and actually one of the girls that I was interviewed with and we hung out afterwards, like as soon as I got there, she complimented my makeup. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And they both were wearing like really cute, nice makeup too. They both had like winged liner and like a cool lip color and stuff like that, and I'm wearing like neutral makeup, and she thought my makeup looked good, and she had like blue hair. She was so cool. And I'm like, well, you know, your makeup looks really good, but it's like, I think it's because my skin has a good texture and complexion to it that I think that's why people think my makeup looks very natural and stuff like that, because I feel like I make it look as natural as possible, and that's probably why people say, oh yeah, your skin looks great and stuff like that. But I just feel like I had better skin than them. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like, it's like hard to maintain your skin when you wear makeup a lot, and they both had oily skin. So, but I'm not saying, oh my god, my skin's amazing. It's just like, it's crazy like how little I really have to do for my skin to have it like not really like, I've never had problem skin, and I'm like very lucky for that. So I don't want to sound like a pompous ass or anything like that. And it's nothing against them. I'm just saying that like it's like hard to maintain your skin, and plus I use everything from Lush too, and they said they use a lot of stuff from Lush too. So I thought that was really, really cool. It's just fun to be a girl sometimes and talk about makeup and skincare, and that's all we were talking about. And I'm like, I need more girlfriends like this. Like, I need to share my obsession with more than just like people I just meet. So then I primed my eyes. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I got like no sleep. Like, I went to sleep at 2 and I had to get up at 7, and I got no sleep at all. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. And then I decided to go in with the Stila Eyes Are the Window Soul palette today, because I haven't really cracked into it since I replaced it. So I was going to use my Makeup Geek shadows, but I was like, you know what? Let me crack open this and use it. So I did use a few of the colors. So the first, I can never remember what the names are unless I look at it. So the first color I used was this matte brown, like my typical go-to look with this palette. I used Individual on the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with this one, which is called Heart. And then I put this one on the outer corners, which is called Being. And then on the lid, of course, I used Kitten because I die for that shadow, and that's all I used from this palette on my lid. And then I used Light on the brow bone because that's like the only brow bone highlight in this palette. That was basically it. And then for the inner corners, I went in with this gold color called Essence or Vitality. I think that one's Vitality. And then I just smudged Individual on the lower lash line because I didn't do any liner because I didn't have time for that. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on the top and the MAC Simply Giga Black Lash on the bottom. And then I just concealed under my eyes with the Becca Concealer. It just looks so natural. Like, I just have been really into the natural look lately with like the Giorgio Armani and the Becca Concealer. It just looks so pretty. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instant Mark Dreamer filter because I love it and it's so natural looking. And then I went in with the MAC blush in the shade Madly, and then I highlighted the cheekbones with NARS's Hot Sand Duo. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer, and then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I was originally going to go with ColourPop's Beeper and use a ultra matte lip, but I was like, you know what, it's too much work to use a matte liquid lipstick. So I just decided to use the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Magic Wands because it's like one of my favorite go-to nudes, and I've been wanting to wear it for a while because I haven't worn it in a little while, and I love it. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go lay down now. The only other plans that I have today is to go vote, but because I'm again not doing much lately because I don't have much money for stuff, and I I have more money than I actually thought because I got paid from Cheesecake, and I think I got my last paycheck from Cheesecake, and it was actually a lot more than I was expecting. So I have enough money like to get through this week too, but I'm not sure about next week, so I still am not going out that much. Sorry, there's like a bug. But no one's really asked me to hang out. I wanted my boyfriend to come over tonight and watch the election for me, with me because I thought that he wasn't going to have school because of election day, but then he's telling me that he does have school, which kind of sucks. But I was going to go out around like 3:30 or probably like 3 because I have to order food for my mom and my brother because they're both working the polls. So I was going to go bring food to my brother and go vote there. So I was going to go to 110 Japan, which is like this really good sushi place, and I was going to get sushi for myself and then get my mom and my brother their sushi, and then my dad is going to bring my mom the sushi to Maplewood, and I'm going to bring the sushi to my brother. If he wants me to bring it to my mom too, I can do that too. I don't really care. Because he said he's working at 4, even though my mom thought that he wasn't. And then pretty much after I do that, I'm just going to be coming back home, probably feeding the dogs, and then just marathoning a show because I didn't really get to sit down and do that yesterday. Me and my mom and my brother watched The Crown last night, and we watched the first 2 episodes. I'm like, Mom, it's supposed to be really good. And she's like, yeah, it is really good. And she didn't want to watch it with me yet. And she's like, well, I have to be in bed early. I'm like, well, you might as well just watch a show then. So, because they have to be at the polls at 5 in the morning. So they have to be up by like 4. And I was like, yeah. I was thinking about doing it because you get paid for it, but you have to wait like a couple of weeks to get your money. And I was like, well, I was still up early anyway at 7 in the morning because I had to be at this interview at 8. But yeah, that's it. Bye. Oh yeah, sorry, before I forgot to say like what we were supposed to wear to the interview. I just wore this like sweater dress. It's like really, really comfortable. It looks like a dress and I wore it with boots, but it's like a really comfortable like sweater dress. Like you can just throw this on. I haven't worn this in forever and I was like, you know what? I really need to pull this out and wear it for like an interview or something because it's like casual, but at the same time it's like warm and cute. So this is what I wore and I just paired it with leggings and like knee-high boots. But they were wearing black, and I didn't know you were supposed to wear black to the interview, but nobody told me. And I was originally gonna wear my a black shirt, not this one, but I decided last night that I wanted to wear this instead. And they were both wearing black. I'm like, I didn't know we were supposed to wear black. So, but when the girl told me about it in the store, then she didn't say anything about what to wear, and I forgot to call the store and like ask them about it, and I forgot to call the store and tell them I wasn't gonna go, but then I went and they want to hire me, so yeah. That's it. I'll let you know what my decision's gonna be, so bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. As you guys know, Trump won the fucking presidency, so I'm not gonna be too happy making this fucking makeup look video. I honestly didn't even really want to make a video today. But I have to because this series is getting a little bit, like, annoying now because I feel like it's like, I didn't even feel like putting on makeup today, to be honest. I was going to go out with nothing on and just wear my Hillary shirt because I'm really upset about the results of this election. But I'm just upset and I've literally wasted my energy all day, like, trying to see what actually happened and why it happened, and I just have to, not accept that it happened, but say that it did, and that's it. We can't do anything else. I'm really not going to say anymore, though, because I'm pretty speechless about it, so I was just really, really shocked. I didn't really get much sleep last night. But anyway, and another thing that annoyed me was that, well, one, I was almost not able to really do anything today besides, like, go see Doctor Strange again, but my mom decided to take me and my brother to go see Doctor Strange because my mom loves Benedict Cumberbatch. And I'm probably seeing it tomorrow too with my friends, so that'll be 3 times in 1 week. Hopefully no more than that because I don't know if I want to sit through it at least one more time because I've already seen it twice now. And my boyfriend still hasn't even seen it once. I asked him if he wants to go tomorrow with my friends. I kind of don't feel like going again because... But the only reason why I would be going is because, one, Josh still hasn't seen it, and Phil's girlfriend still hasn't seen it yet. So, me and Becca have now both seen it twice, and Phil's seen it once. So, yeah. So, anyway, I did actually have, I'm sorry, I'm like trying to remember what the fuck I did today. My boyfriend did come over for a little bit, for like an hour or so, to like talk about the election and stuff, and I asked him if he was actually going to be coming over at some point because I thought he was going to come over yesterday, but it was like too late by the time like I really wanted him to come, and he was like, I don't really want to deal with your brother because my brother gets very angry if things don't go his way. He's like a child when he's like literally 30 years old and he acts like a freaking child. Whatever. And then I said to him, like, you're supposed to come here and troll my family because he's a very big, like, instigator and likes to troll people. So he was gonna go, like, can't stump the Trump. I was laughing about it. It really sucks because nobody saw this coming at all, except for probably Trump's campaign and him, maybe. I don't know. I guess they kept the numbers and polling under lock and key until the actual day. And yeah, so anyway, hopefully he'll get in prison before the uh his reign starts because he would act like a freaking crazy person. Uh I'm just spouting nonsense because I don't even know what I'm saying. So let's get into my makeup look. The only thing is that the reason why I did put on makeup today and I wore a bunch of Sephora products, like literally every product that I'm wearing is from Sephora except for my bottom lash mascara because that's always the same. But I had an interview at Sephora today after my boyfriend came over. So he came over before his class because he only had a class at 3:30. I don't know why he didn't really want to like hang out with me before like Saturday. I mean after Saturday, but now we have like plans like tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. So I'm just exhausted because I was up till 4 a.m. seeing if this was actually going to be swinging her way, and unfortunately it didn't. It's not even the fact that she didn't win, it's just the fact that a crazy person won. So that's why I'm so upset because I thought we lived in America, not the rest of the world. Not saying the rest of the world sucks, but again, I don't even know what I'm saying. So anyway, so I got to the interview. Did not realize it was at 3, not 3:30. I showed up at 3:30 and they said that they weren't able to squeeze me in at 4 o'clock because I was there and they were like, well, we're already halfway through the interview and the interview was actually at 3, not at 3:30. And so I was like, are you sure you can't fit me in at 4 o'clock? And they were like, no, like this is set like days in advance. And I'm like, this is some bullshit. So I had to go back home and basically went over to the bank just to see if my direct deposit would work for unemployment. Because if I don't work, I can still collect unemployment. So yeah. So anyway, I primed my face and then I went back home and then we had dinner and then we went to go see the movie with my mom and my brother because we just needed something to get our minds off of the craziness of this election. So, and for somehow the numbers are still not called for Michigan or New Hampshire. They still haven't called them. So, I guess the votes are still being counted. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. She lost by like 50 electoral votes. Anyway, so I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. Then I went in with the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat Radiance Touche Éclat Foundation in the color B10 Beige. And then I concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Light Fair Neutral. And then I set everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2. And I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base. Oh my god, I am really tired. And I went over that with the same powder. Right, my uncle just commented on one of my photos. That's cool. Okay, this person did not know how to spell martial law. So everybody's saying a lot of crazy shit will happen if he's president. I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, then I went in with the Buxom eyeshadow palette today because, like I said, I wanted to use stuff from Sephora and I haven't really been getting to dive into these shadows a lot. And because I haven't really been wearing too many neutral looks, because when I go out and wear like colors and stuff because I haven't really been working all that much. And when I don't work, I don't typically wear eyeshadow all that much for like no makeup looks and stuff. So I used Beaches and Cream first by Makeup Geek, because of course that's like one of the only other products from Sephora I didn't use. So I went in with this color first in the crease. I forgot the names, I don't really care. I'm just going to show you them. Then I darkened up the crease more with this one and put it on the outer corner as well. Then I went in with the gold shade, I believe this one is called Gold Status, and put that on the lid, and then I put this matte brow bone shade on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay, excuse me, Naked Skin Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Sticker Brightening Powder. Then I smudged this color again on the lower lash line, this color right here. And then I highlighted the inner corners with this color right here. And then I went in with the MAC 10 to Play Giga Black Lash on my bottom lashes, and that's what I used from it as the palette. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter. Been loving that lately over the Kat Von D. I don't know, I've just been going for more natural looks. If I'm not contouring, I'm just bronzing up the skin slightly with the Marc Jacobs. Then I used the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in the shade Kinky. And then I highlighted with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Press in the shade Opal. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started with the Urban Decay True Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel. And then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Slide On Pencil in the shade Liar. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Beeper, because I haven't worn it in a while and I really wanted to wear it. This one is like not really drying at all, and it won't go literally anywhere. No transfer, nothing. So that's why I love these, because they don't go anywhere. And I had popcorn with this and everything, and it didn't fucking budge. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did go out with Josh and saw some of my friends at the mall. Met Phil and Becca at the mall for a little bit. We were originally supposed to see Doctor Strange again today, but my boyfriend didn't really want to spend the money on it, so we didn't go. I am so exhausted. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty exhausted by this election, and just mentally and physically, and I just want to like chill now, because I didn't really chill recently and I'm just exhausting myself. I'm kind of going to bed too late again, and I just need to be a little bit calmer. So anyway, since we didn't see it, we decided to we still like went out and did stuff, but and I was actually pretty happy that I didn't see the movie again, because I've already seen it twice, so what do I need to see it a third time for? Maybe we will see it eventually, I don't know. So we went to go eat first, and his GPS took us a different way to get to the mall that we were supposed to go to, because we were supposed to go to Roosevelt Field again. But we only went to like a couple stores with them, and then like basically met my other friends for like 10 minutes, and then they went and saw the movie. But we already wanted to be in the area there, because we were going to go to another store around there. Kind of like overdrew it just a little bit here, but I don't really care. Taking it off anyway. So I wore my Tangled dress because I really wanted to wear a dress today, since I wasn't really able to wear anything really that cute this week. I didn't really feel like putting on makeup because I felt so like crappy about what happened, but I decided to finally wear something cuter today, and it made me feel better. So, yeah, I just wore my Tangle dress. I love this dress. And yeah, so, and it comes with like really easy makeup. Like, I don't really do something that involved. So, he came over. He was here for like a half hour. And we talked and stuff, and then, we went to Chick-fil-A because it was like on the way to where we were going, so it took us a different way because there was traffic on the highway at that point. And it's like, he's like, oh, I went to the wrong mall. And I was like, oh, yeah, we have to go to Roosevelt, not Broadway. And he was like, oh, it took me a different way. So I was like, since we're passing Chick-fil-A, why don't we just eat there? So he was like, okay, so we just ate there. And then we went to the other mall, Roosevelt, because we didn't go in the mall in Broadway. We just went to eat at Chick-fil-A. And then we went to meet them before the movie, because since we weren't seeing the movie, I asked him if we could meet them before they saw the movie. So, because we were going to the Container Store next to Roosevelt Field, so we saw Becca for like a half hour in Hot Topic and Macy's because she had to return stuff, and then we just went to the Disney Store because she had to return something there too. Oh, sorry. And then we had Phil meet us at the Disney Store, and he was with his girlfriend, and we just talked to them for like 10-15 minutes before they went to the movie. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Okay, so anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the, I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I'm like reading other comments and stuff. And the Steel One Step Corrector. Then I went in with the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. It looked pretty good today. I guess I have my doubts about this foundation because when I do a lighter layer of it, I really like how it looks. So I'm not returning any foundations right now. And then I concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Fair Neutral. And then sorry, I think with the MAC Merlin Skin, with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2. Then I primed my eyes with these MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. And then I went in with Makeup Geek shadows today. I used the shade Cupcake in the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Petal Pusher. I'm coming! I'm coming! I didn't hear you! Then I went in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Get Lucky, and then I went over it with the shade Rapunzel, because I wore the Rapunzel dress. Then I went in with the shades Vanilla Bean and Mirage on the brow bone, and then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and Trooper, and then went over my lashes with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. My mom is like asking me to watch a show. I thought she was going to go take a shower because she kind of just like turned off the TV and went to walk the dog, so I thought that she was annoyed, but whatever. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay concealer and then set that with the Laura Mercier Scoop Brightening Powder. Then I smudged Cupcake on the Allura lash line and then highlighted the inner corners with Shimma Shimma and Whimsical, and then went in with the MAC 10 Flake Black Lash. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Galactic Cobble Bronzer and then went in with the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in the shade Fetish. And then I highlighted with the Makeup Geek highlighter palette with the shades Starlight and Sunlight on the, on the cheekbones. And then I went in with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder over everything, and then I set that with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer, then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Dervish, and then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Prairie, because I really wanted to wear it again. This is probably like the third time I'm wearing it, and such a pretty shade, and yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. My fucking contact won't stop bothering me, though, and I didn't bother to fix it because, I had already gotten my concealer and powder and set my concealer under my eyes, but it's just still being annoying. But anyway, I just decided to wear something really comfy today because I did wear a dress yesterday, and I know that I wasn't really wearing that many, like, cute outfits this past week, but, and I'm supposed to go over my boyfriend's house, around this time, but I'm waiting to, first off, I'm waiting for him to answer me back. It's been, like, a half hour, and he didn't answer me back yet. I didn't know if he was gonna, like, ask me what time he wants me to be there. He did say hi and whatever. I don't know if he ended up falling back asleep. I don't know. But it is 4 o'clock, and I said I was going to come over around 3 or 4, but I always end up coming over later anyway, because he's never, like, awake. So, and he's not even really working overnight anymore. He just told me that, from working overnight on Wednesday, he didn't really go to sleep on Thursday, so I figured he would be sleeping last night and this morning, so whatever. Sometimes he'll just stop answering me and, like, still be up all night, so, and I was up late last night till, like, almost 5, and I'm like, I need to stop doing this to myself, and I keep on doing it, so I'm gonna try and go to bed at least at 3 tonight, so, I know that's still late, but I cannot do that again, because I was up till 4 a.m. again. There's only about one day where I went to sleep, like, at 2, because I was so damn tired. And then when I got home last night, because like I said, we didn't see Doctor Strange, we actually, we ended up, seeing my friends after, before the movie, and then we went to the Container Store to get him something, and then we went to Trader Joe's after that. I don't know if I said this yesterday already, because I don't remember if I made my makeup look before or after. I really don't. And another thing is that I've been really trying to stay off Facebook and not, like, see, like, all the posts about Trump and everything like that, because I feel a lot, like, more normal today, because I was up till, like, 3 a.m. talking to this other girl who is a Trump supporter, and she insulted me so much that I was just like, I'm not debating this anymore. I was up about an hour and a half talking to her on one of my Facebook posts, and I didn't really end up being able to watch anything until like 3:30 in the morning because I was still talking to her. And at first she was making legitimate arguments, and then she insulted me being bisexual and being a Jew, and I was just like, bye. Like, I'm done. And for people to say, oh, you're being so super sensitive once you insult somebody, I'm like, no, I'm not, because I don't insult people like that. So you shouldn't be doing that, because basically, if you're making an argument saying that he's LGBT, for LGBT, protecting LGBT, and then you make a comment that I chose the best discretion, whatever she said, discretion for my preference, I'm like, no, that's not how it works. So, yeah. And then she said I was less of a Jew than her. And I was like, because I did not even say anything related to what you said about President Obama raising a Palestinian flag. Maybe I don't consider Israel my homeland. Maybe I consider America my homeland, because I've never been to Israel. Yes, maybe my ancestors were from Israel, but that doesn't mean it that I have to automatically associate Israel as being my homeland when I'm an American. I could say that to her, but I don't know if that like sounds bad, but it's true for me. So anyway, I just like stopped really talking to her. I'm just like, I'm done. If you want to be saying that Trump isn't all these things and then you're basically being the same as somebody who doesn't really support LGBT people by thinking it's a choice, then I'm like, yeah, I'm done. So anyway, I am going to be posting a video on my thoughts on everything on the election and stuff today. Hopefully soon. I'm probably just going to post it now. But like I was saying before, I'm waiting to see if my mom is going to be going to work because she said for me that I had to feed the dogs and she was supposed to work at 4 and now it's like 4:10 and usually it doesn't matter when she shows up to work, but my dad somehow broke our faucet in the kitchen, so she's trying to take care of that. So I don't know if I'm leaving or not yet. I wasn't gonna leave until she told me whether I had to feed them or not. So anyway, did something really simple today. I just threw on a really comfy, snuggly sweater because we're just supposed to, I guess, probably go out to dinner, and get like tacos because that's what I really, really want, and then just go back to his house and watch like shows and stuff. Hopefully, we'll be able to watch more Daredevil and more Gilmore Girls. I don't know. I'm gonna wait another like 20 minutes and then I'll be like, I'm just gonna come over. So, anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. I didn't wear any foundation today, I just didn't feel like it. So, because I was originally just going to do a no makeup look, but then I did throw on just a little bit of eyeshadow, so I just wanted to keep it really simple. So I did go in with the Stila concealer. Like, you can wear makeup and still make it look as natural as possible and just put like a little pop of inner corner highlight on. Like, I'm trying to wear more minimal makeup for him. Like, we still go out and eat something. And I know, like, I shouldn't have to wear makeup every single day, but I can't, like, really, like, go without it. So, yeah. He just texted me saying, how are you? So, whatever. Then, did I say I concealed with the Stila Aqua Concealer because I haven't used it in a while. And I kind of want to use, like, more, different kinds of concealers for, like, no makeup looks to see how they look. And I really like how it turned out. I accidentally kind of got a little bit of, mascara underneath because I decided to put mascara on and then it kind of like fell off a little bit because I decided to put eyeshadow on after I just put on just mascara. So anyway, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder and then I decided to put some eyeshadow on. So I did just conceal and prime my eyes with concealer and then set that with powder, the Giorgio Armani powder, or the Laura Mercier. I think it was just the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. So then I just went in with Beaches and Cream, of course, by Makeup Geek, and then I went in with Creme Brulee, and then I went in with two MAC shadows. I went in with All That Glitters on the lid, and then I went in with Nylon on the inner corners, and then I just went in with Vanilla Bean on the brow bone, and that's basically it. Basically, like, my 5 ride or die colors. Because I didn't want to use a foiled shadow today. This is, like, a really good shadow for staying on my lid better than, like, a foiled shadow and stuff like that. And then I went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom. I just wanted it to be really natural. I didn't really care if it's, like, not, like, crazy volume right now. And then I bronzed up the skin because I set my face with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2, like I usually do. And then for bronzer, again, I'm just obsessed with the Marc Jacobs Instant Dreamer filter right now. Again, I've been into much more natural looking type of looks. Yesterday was like probably the first day that I put on more of like a full face of makeup. I mean, I did wear a full face of makeup on Wednesday for the interview, but then I ended up just going to the movies with my mom and my brother because they said that I didn't have to do the rest of the interview. And I really wanted to be with my family this past couple of days because of the whole thing with the election and stuff. I just felt like it was important for us to be together and stuff. And we have Thanksgiving coming up, so I'm so super excited because it's our favorite holiday, and I feel like it's just going to make us feel a lot better. I'm not saying that, like, I'm not acting like somebody died or that's, like, it's the end of the universe, but it is just, like, a sad time. So, Yeah, so anyway, then my blush is the, I don't know why I'm like saying it weird, the Makeup Geek blushes in these shades Infatuation, and I topped it a little bit with Romance. Love those ones. And then I'm like really surprised how much I really like how this highlighter looks today, because I feel like it kind of just exceeded my expectations, because I felt like I wasn't really feeling it before, and now today it looks really pretty. I used the NARS Dual Intensity blush in the shade Jubilation. Look how pretty it is. Like, I don't know if that's like from the Makeup Geek highlight that I was wearing yesterday, because I'm really bad about cleaning off my brushes, but it just looks really, really good today. Like, that looks almost wet, but like still really natural looking. And then of course I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Strip Down. And then I filled them in with the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow. And that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just want to tell you really quickly about my makeup look for today, because I'm about to head to my boyfriend's house again. Did something really, really simple, because I think we're just going to be watching Netflix and stuff at his house and ordering food, so, but I do like wearing a little bit of something just in case if we go out for like a little bit, but it's very light, and I'm probably going to bring makeup wipes anyway and just take it off after a little while, but whatever. I wasn't going to wear eyeshadow, but then I just decided to throw on just a little bit. I just need some money. To give me 1 second. Even though I don't have any. But all I have is singles, which is really annoying. So anyway, we were supposed to go to a party tonight for one of his friends because it was his birthday. But we're not going because it's more of like a coworker party for him. So, and that was going to be all the way in Long Beach, and I kind of didn't really want to go that far that late, and plus like it's kind of annoying in like the winter time because it starts to get colder. So I'm just going to go over his house and chill there. So I primed my face with the 4 or 5. Just want $20 just in case if I need it for anything, you know. So yeah, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water. Actually, I didn't prime my face at all. Never mind. I forgot I didn't prime my face. I just went in with the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer in the color Porcelain. I've been loving that for no makeup looks. It really is super natural looking, and I've been really enjoying it. I've been enjoying it over the Tarte Shape Tape and the Born This Way. I think that this one is better than both of them. Even though it's not high coverage, it is really nice and blends out really nicely, and it doesn't crease. So I've been really liking this on me. I don't know if like more people feel like that, but I think it's a really nice no makeup found concealer. So I use that. I've just been bouncing back between that and the Urban Decay, basically. Those are like my go-to concealers right now. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder on my eyes and under my eyes. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation and just went over that with the rest of the areas that I concealed. And then I just, did my face routine. First, I just went in with the Marc Jacobs Insmart Dreamer Filter again, and then I went in with the Tarte blush in the shade Exposed. Didn't really do much, but whatever. Then I went in with the Laura Mercier highlighter in the shade Indiscretion. I'm not sure what like the full name is. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I went in with a little bit of eyeshadow just to throw on a little bit of something. I just went in with Beaches and Cream, of course, first. And then I went in with Makeup Geek's Sora. Just because the Manny palette was in front of me, I'm like, whatever, I'm just going to use this. But I did have to go to my other Z palette because I forgot I needed for my brow bone and for my inner corner. So I just went in with Starry Eyed on the lid because I haven't used it in a while. And I just wanted to use it today. And then I went in with the Vanilla Bean by Makeup Geek as well. I always use Makeup Geek, basically, when I do no makeup looks. And then I went in with Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek on the inner corners, and then I went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom. And then I just lined my waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Honey Dude. And then I just I sprayed everything with the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I prime my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I line them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Strip Down. And then I filled them in with the Makeup Monsters Liquid Lipstick in the shade Terracotta. I fucking love these lipsticks, especially the darker shades, because they do such an amazing job of not moving and feeling so good on the lips. And this is how you want a matte liquid lipstick to look, is not drying, doesn't feel like anything on your lips, and oh, they're so good. I can't wait to pick up some more at some point. Because I really want a couple of Makeup Monsters lipsticks and a couple of Lime Crime ones, but I have so many Lime Crime Velveteens that I think I'm just going to pick up a couple more of these. I just really want that set of like Lime Crime nudes, like the newer ones that they came out with, and I've been loving the ones from the Prairie collection that I really wanted like one other shade from it, but yeah, like called Wisteria. But like I said, I'm probably not going to pick that up till the summertime. And if I went out tonight, I was going to wear my cupcake dress, and I was going to wear like a pink lipstick from like ColourPop. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was probably one of the Ultra Mattes, and then I would have topped it with like a metallic lipstick from like Too Faced or something. But yeah, we didn't go, so not a big deal to me. So yeah, that's it. We didn't get to watch what we wanted to yesterday because his parents were home, so we didn't get to watch Netflix. So hopefully we'll be able to tonight. And that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Again, another simple look, because I've just been hanging out with my boyfriend a lot lately. I got to see him today because I told him to come over here because I made him breakfast because nobody was here, and I was like, want to just come over and I'll make you some eggs, because I've been kind of feeling bad that since I haven't really been able to pay for all that many meals because I'm still not really working, that I was like, I'll make you breakfast. So he was like, yeah, so he came over. Because I was like, I can make you eggs if you want to come over. And he said, okay. So he came over at like 2:30, and so we ate breakfast, and I made him breakfast, and we ate together, and then he was just here waiting for me to throw on some makeup and then walk the dogs, and then we just went to Michael's to get him something because he's been looking for like tape for his car, because people keep on like running into his car at his college, because you know college drivers are like retarded and like always give like dings on somebody else's car. I did that once. It was so bad. And then after that, we just went to the mall and visited my mom when she was working, and then we went to go look for jeans for him because he's always looking for new pairs of jeans. So we went to Lucky Brand, and he was trying on jeans there, and then we just went to Lush to, you know, always look around there, and that was basically it. I spent like 3 hours with him, so it was fun. I just wanted to do something. I probably was just going to go to the gym or something today if I didn't ask him to come over, but I figured since he doesn't really do that much on Sundays, I was like, yeah, you want to come over? And he said, okay. So anyway, I just, when he got here, all I did was just throw on concealer on the breakouts that I have. I don't know why I'm breaking out here and there, but whatever. Every time I break out here, like, it takes forever for it to go away. So I just, concealed with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Fair wherever I needed to conceal. I haven't even worn foundation in like 3 days because it's not completely essential for me to wear foundation every day. Like, I wear foundation so often, and it's so easy to wear foundation that it's like not a big deal if I don't wear it all the time. So it's more like basically I only really wear makeup to wear eyeshadow and lipstick. Like, I could go without wearing like blush or bronzer and stuff like that. So yeah, I just used that, and then I just of course, set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder under my eyes. And on my eyes, I haven't really used eye primer either. I've just been using concealer. And then I just went in with a couple of shadows from the Urban Decay Ultimate Naked Ultimate Basics palette, just because I felt like using it today. And I've said before, this is like one of my go-tos for natural looks, but I haven't used it in like a week or two because I've only been using really like Makeup Geek shadows. So I just used the color Nudie as a transition shade, and then I just went in with Commando over that. And then on the lid, I mixed Blow and Pregame together, and then for the brow bone, I just went in with Blow. And that's basically all I used from this. I haven't even been putting anything on my lower lash line. I've just been lining my waterline with the ColourPop gel liner in Honey Dude. I've just been using that like every day, and it really helps like open up your eyes. And then on the inner corners, just seeing if my mom needs me. And then on the inner corners, I went in with Midnight Cowboy from Urban Decay. And then for the mascara, I've just been using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara just because, again, it's like the easiest for me to throw on. And then for the bronzer, I just, again, went in with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter. Sorry, my dogs are barking. And then I went in with the MAC Mineralized Blush in the shade Warm Soul. And then I highlighted with the Laura Geller Big Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Gilded Honey just because I haven't used it in a while. And it just looked really pretty today, so I used that. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started everything with the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. And then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Strip Down. And then I filled them in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Child Star. It is such a pretty nude color. I love this color. So now I'm probably just going to take my makeup off now because I'm just going to be home for the rest of the night. And waiting for dinner to be ready because, you know, I can't spend too much money and I didn't really have any plans today. So I'm just really tired now. So, yeah. That's really it. I did wear this I really love this little sweater. This is from Anthropologie. Sorry, I'm still like see where she is, so she doesn't like hear me talking to myself. But this is so cute. Like it has like a sweatshirt type of material, but it's like so comfortable and it has a little bit of like chiffon on it with like the little zippers. So I think it's just so cute with being like so comfortable. So I love this, and that's what I wore today with just some jeans. And yeah, that's it. I've just been wearing more comfortable clothes, but I'm sure I'll go out again soon. I'm probably going to go to the movies again like this week, and I think we're going to go see Trolls at some point with my friends. So yeah, that's it. Bye.